Next, we have periodic table families. So there's a total of 5 different families on the periodic table. We have our alkali metals in group 1. We have our alkali earth metals in group 2. This whole center section is your transition metals. And then back here, you have your halogens, which is group 7, and then your noble gases, which is group 8. Again, it's super easy to tell just in the name. Alkali metals and earth metals are the metals, transition metals. So this whole side of the periodic table are metals, excluding hydrogen. And then halogens and gases, anything on this side, like starting with carbon in this way, these are gases or nonmetals. So you have your nonmetals and then you have your metals. So reactivity, this is where we want to get to. Reactivity is how fast they will react with another element. So your most reactive, we can start our list from most reactive to least reactive. So both halogens and alkali metals are very reactive, but the one that is most reactive would be your halogens. So halogens are most reactive because they have 7 valence electrons. They need one more. So they really, really are hungry for that last one. You have your halogens. Then after that, the ones that would be most reactive would be your alkali metals. They only have one, so they want to get rid of it. After there, you have your alkali earth metals. The transition metals are pretty lazy. They really don't want to do anything. That's why they're a little bit towards the bottom. And then lastly, the ones that are non-reactive. These just really don't react. They have what they need. They don't need anything else. These are non-reactive. This would be your noble gases. So again, halogens are the most reactive, alkali metals are after that. Then you have your alkali earth metals, transition metals, and lastly, your non-reactive family is your noble gases. So let's have a quick question. A chemistry walks into a laboratory, finds his assistant has reorganized his chemical cabinet to closely relate trends on the periodic table. He takes several chemical elements and puts them back incorrectly. Using your knowledge of the periodic table, select the shelves that have misplaced chemical elements. So misplaced means they're in the wrong place. They don't match the family. So the way that I like to do this one is I'll just select different colors. So we have lithium, potassium, rubidium, argon. Lithium, potassium, rubidium, and then argon is somewhere over here. That argon is wrong, right? It's not in the same area. So this one would be incorrect. Next, we'll have nickel, copper, and zinc. Nickel, copper, and zinc. So nickel, copper, zinc, nickel, copper, zinc. This one looks like it's good to go. Everything is in the same area. You're on your transition metals family. Then we have fluorine, sulfur, selenium, strontium. Fluorine, sulfur. We have selenium somewhere down here. I'm sorry, I can't see it. And then I have strontium over here. It's talking about highly electronegative. If you remember electronegative, your most electronegative is fluorine. And we have strontium way over there. So that strontium is what throws us off. And that tells us this is incorrect. And then the unreactive shelf, which is really good, right? Would be krypton, neon, radon, and helium. So neon, krypton, radion, and helium, they're all in the same place. They're all noble gases. So 1 and 3 would be the ones that have something wrong on their shelf. Remember, transition metals are in the middle. 2 checks out. Unreactive would be your noble gases. It checks out. 1 and 3 are the ones with something incorrect. Happy studying, guys.